This is a feisty energy, honey. Yes, it is. This is definitely a feisty energy. Okay? Death to intuition. Death to someone's intuition. Okay? Yeah, that was the energy. Death to someone's intuition. And then my hand got caught up in my sliding door, and I heard, "Don't get your hand caught in the cookie jar." Okay? So, welcome back to Uncovering the Truth Oracle with your girl Sterling, where we are uncovering the truth, okay, regarding the messages, the subliminal messages, the scams, the schemes, with inside on the outside of our energy, trying to manipulate us out of our birthrights, out of everything, y'all. Welcome back, okay? Yeah, don't get your hand caught in the cookie jar. Yeah, honey, someone's trying to send death to someone's intuition, and it's almost like you know how you put your hand in my grandma's cookie jar and grandma slams the cookie jar shut. Yeah, someone is guarding this energy. Someone's guarding this energy heavy. Okay, yes they are. Ancestors. Let me go ahead. Yeah, I heard relight it too. Okay. I should use mine. All right, let's get this energy read, okay? All right, ancestors, I want to clear my chakras for this message. Anything that's not aligned with me, you, the ascended masters, the highest white light closest to the sun, make a fall now, for we are all here to heal, grow, and reach, teach, and become our highest selves. Give me this prophetic insight that you wish for me to see and know regarding this intuition, death to someone's intuition, okay? Do not get your hand caught in the cookie jar. The one in my hand. Okay. All right, honey. This is talking about Romans, honey. Don't copy. Don't copy the behavior and the customs of the world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Okay, Romans 12, Hangman energy, 2 and 3, High Priestess energy, intuition, into the Empress, okay? So Empress, do intuitively see what is hanging you up, and do not copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform your mind into a new person by changing the way that you think. Okay, let's talk about this message, ancestors, okay? Take half of it, okay? Give me 3. Give me the 3 that I need regarding this message. Not of good nature. What is not of good nature, okay? Nothing that they do is working. Okay, this is not a good energy. Okay, so someone is sending attack after attack after attack after attack. Okay, what else do I need to know? There's 3. Give me 2 more. Hidden money. Yeah, someone is definitely trying to hide this money. They're trying to hide, but it cannot be hidden. Okay? Trying to bind y'all together. They're trying to bind y'all together because of this money that's being sent. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, let me see what else. No authority. This energy has no authority. The authority has now, though they have no authority over when it comes to your vessel, on how you think, what you do, how you move, and how you groove. Okay, because they're trying to satisfy their curiosity about what they're seeing. Okay, about what they know that is coming in for you. Okay, yeah. What else I need to know, ancestors? Okay, you're gonna have to shuffle this one. I heard that. Shuffle. Okay, 7 sisters. What do I need to know about these 7 sisters? Okay, these 7 sisters, High Priestess energy. Seems to me that you're getting the intuition. Yeah. So 7 sisters, what I need to know about this are here. Just give me what I need to know, honey. Addictions. Okay, this energy is in addictions right now. Wow. Look at this, Libra. Someone who is heavily addictive to something, or is under addictions, is attacking a Libra here. All right, attacking a Libra. Okay, that is a monetary doors are opening for a Libra right now. Okay, yes. What do I need to know about this right here? 3 more. Okay. Okay, this is an evil spirit. Okay, Ashma. Okay, this is the evil spirit who opposes the Ahura. Okay, the supreme god or of good creation, the God of good creation, and often fights against the good deities, especially Murtha, the God of light and justice. Okay, so yes. Oh, this is the energy that also tries to corrupt and destroy the followers and the prophets of the light. So this is the energy who's attacking a prophet. This is the energy that is attacking a prophet. Okay, this is an evil spirit that is attacking a prophet and the followers of the prophet of the light. Okay, right now. And LOCs, yes. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. Wow. They're bringing death. Yeah. They're bringing death. Yeah. They're bringing death. Soldier who rides a horse has a face of a lion with a red complexion, flaming eyes, and large voice. Speaks with gravity. They're bringing death. They're bringing death with them. That's a scorpion energy. Scorpion death to someone's intuition. Okay, to a prophet. Okay, yeah, to a prophet and or the followers of light. Okay, what else I need to know, ancestors? Muscle pain. Yeah, this is how they do the spirit transfer. They do the spirit transfer through the muscle pain. Okay, how do they do that? All right, people may even think that I'm talking crazy, ancestors, but I don't even care. Okay, that you be feeling pain through your body. Okay, because this I heard muscle spasms. I heard muscle spasms as well. Okay, yeah, and something that you learned. You learned this in your first year. This is ancestors is telling you. You learned this when you started actively using your. Oh, thank you, ancestors. When you started actively using your abilities here, you learned something through your abilities that you learned through muscle pain. Okay, muscle spasms, Charlie horses, that type of thing. This is a spirit transfer here. Spirit transfer was trying to be done and made here. Okay. Yes. Thank you, ancestors. Okay. So use your gifts. Use the same. Oh, wow. I heard use the same method. And I'm not even going to break that down. Use the same method. I know exactly what they're talking about. Thank you, ancestors. Those are the bringer of light who truly on this spiritual journey knows who I'm talking about. Knows what I'm talking about. Okay? When I said know who I'm talking about. Ooh, so it's a specific evil spirit or energy that attacked you before. So this is a specific spirit, an evil spirit that attacked you before when it was your first year, okay, of going on your spiritual journey. You was having muscle spasms, Charlie horses, okay? Yeah. You having wrist problems, okay? Yeah. Knee problems. Okay, seems like your knee knew when the storms was coming, when the winds was, when something cold was coming in. Cold was coming in. Okay, that was a sign. Okay, give me something else, ancestors. Thank you. Thank you so much. Talking about John 7, 17, and 18. Okay, so this is talking about chariot energy. This is talking about the story of John. And if y'all already read the story of John, anyone who chooses to do the will of God will find out whether my teachings come from God or whether I speak on my own. Whoever speaks on their own does so to gain personal glory. But he who seeks the glory of the one who sent him is a man of truth. There is nothing false about him. Let me read that again. Whoever speaks on their own does so to gain personal glory, but he who seeks the glory of the one who sent him is a man of truth. John 7, 17. This is talking about John and his journey, okay? Who was seeking. They were seeking after the one who sent. Good God! Ancestors! Woo! 17 and 18 star, okay? Hidden. To find what was hidden, okay? Traveling toward what was hidden. Okay? Yes, honey. It's by seeking his face. Yes. Yes. You shall not get to my father but through me. Okay? What did Jesus do? He went out 40 days, 40 nights. Oh my God. He went out into the wilderness. Okay? Seeking what has been lost. Seeking what was lost. Along his journey. Talking about Jesus of Nazareth's journey. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow. And then talking about John's journey, Mary's journey. Okay. What else, ancestors? Okay. Talking about natural disasters here. Switch decks. Okay. Switch decks. Okay. So someone, honey, natural disaster. So someone's trying to create a natural disaster here. They're trying to do a spirit transfer, okay? Is this through the intuition? Is this through the intuition? Okay? How are they doing this, ancestors? How are they doing this? Non-attraction. How are they doing this? How are they doing this? Bypassing one's inner darkness is resulting in some serious issues, such as pedophilia, the non-attraction. What they do, non-attraction. And what does this mean? Okay, what does this mean? Such as pedophilia among priests, financial manipulation. Okay, pay attention to what's being said. Okay, write your book. Keeping track. Yes, someone is keeping track. Deers. Harm, danger ahead. Danger ahead. Keeping track of one's own inner darkness. Okay? Talking about your own darkness. Okay? They're keeping track of people's darkness here, of what they're hiding. Okay? And bypassing their own inner darkness is resulting in serious issues, such as pedophilia. So these people are pedophiles, they're priests, and they're financial manipulators of followers among gurus, narcissism, God complexes among spiritual leaders. Give me something else with this, ancestors. Okay, because I feel like I'm missing a space in there. There's something that I'm missing here. Okay, and I see it, but I need to fill in the blank here. What's that blank? Yes. Okay. So this wounded child, this adult here, who's a wounded child, either is okay. They are either a pedophile, a priest of some kind, okay, who has not even found their divinity, or they could have, and they're not. Okay, take it how it resonates. I'm not even about to go down in that rabbit hole. Okay, but this is a wounded child, okay, who either manipulates people out of their finances, okay, and they follow gurus, and they follow people of higher light with their narcissism, and this person has a God complex, okay, yeah. This is this person. This is a wounded child. This is a wounded ass adult person. Okay, non-attraction. This is all together. Okay, all right. Who chose to do the will of God? Okay, thank you, ancestors. Who chose to do the will of God? Okay, but something happened with this person. Okay, successful energy. Okay, something happened with this person. Okay, Tell me something right here, ancestors. Y'all drove me back to John 7:17 and 18. What happened with this wounded child who chose to do the will of God? Okay, they chose to do it. Okay, but they did it. I don't know if they did it to create, so that they create. I heard to create shortcuts, to create successful energy, okay? To create shortcuts, okay? Oh my God, the difference between knowledge and wisdom. So they had it, successful energy. They gained all of the wisdom, did not apply this wisdom knowledge. They wanted to bypass their own. So they got all of the information. They got all the information that they needed from the divine source, their ancestors that they needed. Okay, what did they do with this energy? Okay, all right. This is why they're in spiritual court right now. Yes. This is why, look, intuition, energy enhancement. Okay. Yes. They did this to enhance their intuition. Okay. This is why they're in spiritual court right now. Okay. This is why she's in spiritual court. He's in spiritual court. They're in spiritual court right now. Okay. The things that they did to enhance their intuition here. Okay. To gain this wisdom here. Okay. To gain this wisdom and did not apply it as knowledge, but they spoke it though. They spoke it. Okay, so this is why ancestors said right here, you said anyone who chooses to do the will of God will find out whether my teachings come from God or whether I speak on my own. Okay, see, or whether they speak on their own. Whoever speaks on their own does so to gain personal glory. But he who seeks the glory of the one who sent him, so that means who actually goes through the test. Okay, who actually does the work, who goes through the experience and gains that wisdom and applies the wisdom that was given and as knowledge, okay, for it to come out on the other side. So if I give you this wisdom and then you have a situation that arises, you were supposed to apply the wisdom that was given to you so that you can come out squeaky clean on the other side. So that means that the curse would fall, the truth will always rise, truth will set you free. And then you will place these truths where they need to be placed here. Yes. Yes, yes. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you. So, what else happened? This is why they're in court right now. Okay? Yeah. What else I need to know, ancestors? Yeah. I see your body. I see your body and getting fit. And see, look, there's something about the intuition. They wanted to see people's bodies. And I don't mean like the physical body. They wanted to see your spiritual body, your spirit, your soul. Okay? Your spiritual contracts here. Okay? Give me something else, ancestors. Somebody's heart is getting tight too. Or whatever energy that I'm in, I feel it getting tight around the heart. Somebody's heart is getting tight. Okay? All right, yeah. Somebody feels like they shit don't stink now. Oh, gate is opening. Open this gate, ancestors, and that fell off. Victory energy. So they gained a victory. They gained many of victories, is what I'm hearing ancestors tell me. Test time, kids. Yeah, they didn't know they were being tested. They didn't even know they were being tested. Whenever this wisdom that was given to them, and they didn't even apply the wisdom to the knowledge whenever the situation arises, because confirmation, thank you, ancestors, because ancestors, that divine source, they will give you this information. They will give it to you, and then all of a sudden something's going to pop up in your life. Something is going to happen, and they're going to see how you're going to respond, and you're going to react. And did you use the wisdom, okay, or did you just forget it? Are you just going to say everything's out the window, and you're just going to act like you usually act, or do you want this change? Do you want this change? Okay, this is what they're asking. Okay, and so therefore, yeah, they saw, yeah, you got many of victories. You got many of victories, honey. Yeah, you didn't even know that your ass was being tested. You didn't even know that your ass was being tested. They opened that door on purpose. They opened that door for you to have that victory, to see how far you was going to go. Confirmation. Thank y'all, ancestors. They seen how far and how long you was going to go, how long you was going to do it. Until that conviction of the mind. Was that conviction of the mind actually going to convict you to stop it dead in your tracks? Or was you going to consistently go down that road of bad decisions and bad mistakes is going to leave a long-term effects? A long-time effects on your ass. And it seems to me that someone is stacking it up. Okay, look. This is a person who didn't wait. They didn't wait. They did not wait for spirit. They didn't wait. They just showed up. So they went on anyway with the information. All this information, and they seen what was bringing it in. It was bringing it in. It was bringing in so much abundance and in different forms. Just wasn't on the phone. It just wasn't through YouTube. It just wasn't through TikTok. It just wasn't through Instagram. There was many forms happening in the background. How do I know, huh? That's what I'm saying. And someone was too busy looking at the benefits and too busy looking at what was going on, honey, that they still did apply that wisdom into knowledge, honey, and their life was still, look, that vessel, that home. And ancestors said it was like a volcano. It was like a volcano, and it was only going to be a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before that volcano erupted. Because something bigger and better is always going to come along, and everybody needs to realize that. You will always meet your match. Yes, you will. But honey, like I tell people, it's not a competition. The only competition I see is me. Okay? I'm not competing to get better than nobody else. Confirmation to get off my phone. The only competing energy I see is me. Getting out of my own way. My old way of thinking. Okay? Let's keep going. What else happened, ancestors? This was in reverse. It says collisions. 2 and 2. Oh, is this talking about the twin flame journey? Okay, is this talking about the twin flame journey? Oh, wow. This person, this energy was talking about relationships. Ooh, I want them to be encouraged and knit together and be by strong ties of love. I want them to have complete confidence that they understand God's mysteries plan. Honey, that was in reverse. They were talking about the twin flame journey. So this tells me right now, this person was spiritually leading others that was coming to them for help. Okay? Who was seeking a twin flame journey, or if they were already in a twin flame journey and was looking for some guidance while they was on that journey with that soul, what they thought was a divine counterpart of a twin flame journey. Somebody's getting their ass caught up. Somebody's getting their ass caught up. Okay? Yes, this is going down. Yes, this is going down. A family member or someone you took in as family, honey. Okay? On the bottom, we're talking about, honey, cursed appliances. Cursed. Basically, cursed. A cursed family member or a cursed someone you took in as family, okay? And you knowing now, you're knowing the background, truly through and through what's going on, okay? What else I need to know, ancestors, okay? Yeah. What else I need to know about this scorpionic energy, dance to the intuition, okay, of a prophet and the followers of this prophet, okay? All right? Fond of your energy, okay? Because you got new healing energy. You got healing energies with you. Okay, there's something healing about your voice. There's something healing about that motherly energy. Okay, big mama. Okay, something about that motherly big mama energy. Okay, I'm talking to a lot of feminines out here. All right, and honey, just because you ain't big don't mean that's not what I'm saying. Honey, get out of the physical weight of things. Okay, you're like a big umbrella. Okay, doesn't matter about the size, but your spirit is huge. You see what I'm saying? You are covering many. And I do mean covering many. Okay? Teenagehood energy. Shut your mouth. Look at this. Abused as a child. There's someone who is adult who is still in their teenagehood energy. Just look at this. Teenagehood in reverse. So this lets me know right now, that this person right now, honey, they might be 30, 40 years old, but they in their teenagehood energy. They still out there out the streets doing whatever that they can. Abused as a child. What else I need to know, ancestors? Put that one down. What else I need to know? I'm wrapping this up, okay? What else do I need to know? Take this information and put it where it needs to go, y'all. Yeah. What else I need to know, ancestors? You act like you better than the rest of us, honey. Oh, here we go. Here we go with that. Okay. He or she is not the one for you. The one who is not the one for you. So, oh, you act like you better than the rest of us. No, I know better. So I do better. So that's the point. Okay. It's not the fact that nobody thinking they're better than anybody. It's just the fact that now that I know to do better, I act on doing better. Okay. All right. And it's someone is trying to emotionally manipulate someone, but this is intellectual authority. This is intellectual authority at its finest, okay? You need to make that mind over heart situation and let you know that this person right here is trying to emotionally manipulate you, okay? And we got new material. What's this new material? The new material is what someone's in their last days, fire ignited. Okay, wow, don't know what's going on with that right there. Okay, what's this new material? What you need me to know? And that was opportunity. Someone's really trying to put someone in their last days. I mean, I say they're bringing all types of death and ending energy. Okay. Ice King, look at this. Ice King. Yeah. What I know at this Ice King, Stargate. Yeah. So, look, honey. Ice King, you're being cold to an energy, honey. There's someone that's sitting at the gate, honey. What they look who is our fire is ignited, honey. They are trying to ignite your fire to put you in your last days, honey. That's exactly what they trying to do. You hear what I'm saying? They trying to end you, trying to end your travels. Okay, you was born with something that you was born with some type of special inherited gift here. Okay, ancestors blocking non-familiar numbers that needs to be going down, honey. He's trying to hit the bottomless wealth port over here, but you're really protected right now. Man, I'm trying to tell you, the unseen shield of protection. I'm trying to tell you, man, fearful of being exposed because you're getting exposed. You're still getting exposed of what you're doing to this person. And I'm going to keep exposing your ass. I'm going to leave it right there, y'all. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you so much. That means so much to me. Hit that like, hit that bell, select all. Become a member of the spiritual family. Would love to have you, and I will be back with another one. Until next time, I'm out. Peace.